Rugby has made so much, but Porthcawl Club has been at the centre of it. The club was created in 1880, the first evidence that getting together and wanting to play this game of rugby football. Great success was in the early part of the 20th century and just before the First World War. After 1945, the club applied for membership of the Welsh Rugby Union. Porthcawl has two Lions. One was Roddy Evans, who was first played for Porthcawl as a youngster when at Cowbridge Grammar School, and later went on the 59 tour to New Zealand. And he really was a man of sort of great achievement, who himself played in all the tests in the Lions. Clive Williams, he had a wonderful tour of South Africa, a member of the very famous front row with Graham Price and Peter Wheeler. And although they lost 3-1, his status was now confirmed as one of the outstanding front rows of his generation. But it showed what through a club and through a love of the club you can in fact achieve.
That's the hometown like, and that's what I played. I didn't play much rugby in school, and I didn't play much for Porthcawl Youth. And then I started playing for the seconds and then went to the first. Had a couple of good seasons with the first team. And then in them days, if you was playing tidy, you'd have somebody come and have a look at you from Aberafan or Neath, any side in the area. Like 2 years ago, we got to the cup final and won our league. And people that went up, not just Porthcawl, people said it was one of the best games they'd seen at the Millennium Stadium. And it was a fabulous day for the club. The season and the day out in Cardiff. We had 7 buses going from the club without people going up on their own, you know. So that was a big day for the club. Well, born and bred for a start, like, that makes a difference, I think, like. And a load of friends, like, you know, friends from an early age. Even though I didn't play youth rugby, I still knew a lot of the boys, worked with a lot of boys. I was on site being a plasterer. So you met the boys, like, but then I started to get involved with rugby with, and you got friends for life.
It's a family club. We're a community club, we're a family club, and sort of once you're involved, you know, you're just sort of doing all you can for obviously your mates in the club and make sure we can be the best we can be, and obviously just develop the players. Like I say, we've got 14 teams now, so we're one of the few to get like a full mini and junior section, which is absolutely brilliant. So we're very lucky. We've got fantastic volunteers, obviously generally parents, obviously do courses and then go on to obviously coach the kids and bring them through. So we're very, very lucky. There's obviously other players that have developed as well. So Ryan Bevington obviously played for Wales. So we've got some of his shirts around. Tom Pridey's been involved. So his shirts is very much, it's really keen to get memorabilia up on the wall so they can see, what can be achieved really if you want that. So very proud.
As well as being an intensely proud rugby club, evolved now to become a greater sort of measure of what we mean to the community, not just in rugby, but in other activities as well. But the fact that we've had so many players, we've got so many youth people now, is something which I look back on with great pride.